How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. My name is Richie. Today we're jumping into another point-and-click adventure game demo. This is for the upcoming game The Adventures of Bryan Scott, being developed by Radio Silence Studios, and it's set to release in December of 2025. Just a couple of months away here. So I briefly looked at the Steam page for this one. It looks like it's some kind of an treasure hunt, more serious adventure game, I think. Inspired, according to them, by games like Broken Sword and Deponia, which I haven't played Deponia. Obviously, I've played the first two Broken Sword games, which you've seen on the channel here. We're gonna... I don't know if we're gonna mute the music or not. I've been getting a lot of copyright on these demo games, though. A lot of these newer games with the newer music. I think, yeah, we're just gonna mute it, I think, just to be on the safe side. Turn the effects volume down a little bit and turn the speech
fuse
volume
box.
We'll leave subtitles on for now. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, so I don't really know anything else about this game except what I've briefly seen while curating this list of adventure game demos to play for upcoming games. So let's just go ahead and jump into it and see what it's like.
I was never much of an adventurer. Besides, what even is an adventure? Maybe it's the moment when we stop being afraid of something, dare something new. Or maybe it's the moment when we're forced to abandon the old and take new steps.
I know that voice.
I'll tell you about an adventure I did have. It's linked to many of my memories. Memories of foreign lands, dangers, love, and a small package that was to change my life completely.
It's the same voice actor who voiced George Stobart in Broken Sword. That's exciting. "24 hours before."
As was announced earlier this week, the pharmaceutical company Axiom Pharmaceuticals
There's a Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars poster there.
There was a lot to celebrate tonight. The new job, the new apartment. A few minutes ago, the last of my friends had left and responsibly handed me another job. Cleanup crew chief. I'm dog-tired, and all I really want to do is go to bed. Time to put things in order. Oh, almost forgot. I promised my neighbor Rachel, who was out of town, that I'd take care of her pet. She gave me a bag of food, and I know I put it here somewhere. While I was looking for the food, I noticed the terrarium lid was not resting properly on the tank. Carefully, I searched the terrarium for Rachel's little lizard, but it's definitely not in there. Crap. Looks like somebody put their drink there tonight. That would also explain why the lid is crooked. I gotta catch that lizard somehow.
Oh, there he is. We just grab.
All of a
Probably
sudden,
not.
I see the lizard sitting on the edge of the laundry basket. Gotcha! Not a chance. As soon as I approach it, it disappears again.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
How do I catch you? Carefully, I search through the laundry basket, hoping to find the lizard. While rummaging through the dirty clothes, a small safety pin catches my eye. I wonder how it got there. The party has left its mark. Time to clean up. I search through the boxes, but can't find anything useful. Admittedly, the illumination of my living room is still in need of improvement. A gift from my father for my 18th birthday. I think he was trying to get me interested in history and archaeology at the time. A guitar solo in a jogging suit. Sure, forget it. Me as a kid, face smeared with my favorite chocolate pudding.
Got a picture of ourselves.
My brother's drums. It meant a lot to me that he was here tonight. Ever since he gave up the drums, preferring to lift weights every day, they've been sitting around my house. My father and I on one of the many expeditions he'd taken me on. I always felt sick in the off-road vehicle, so he gave me pretzel sticks during the rides. One of those 2D point-and-click adventure games from the 90s. I loved it as a kid.
Couldn't say the name though.
My TV with 8K resolution, sharper than the katana hanging from the ceiling above.
All right, we can go to the hallway. We didn't look
Better
out the
not.
window. No, not looking out the window. Can we use the bag of chips to catch the lizard?
I'm guessing Rachel wouldn't be too thrilled.
Okay. All right, let's head over to the hallway.
I can't just let the lizard run loose here.
Okay.
I agreed to play keeper in Rachel's absence. I still don't understand how you can call your lizard Hans. Mom's reminder note. Please always bring the dirty clothes to be washed on Fridays at the latest. Mama Scott, you are the best.
All right, can we put the dirty
This
bag
does not make sense.
of chips on the dirty laundry? No, it doesn't. Okay. Can
An
we...
empty plastic bottle. The safety pin might still be useful to me. I just don't know exactly how right now. Nope.
use the
No.
No, that's not going to work. Look at the sofa.
Aside from a few crumpled chips, the sitting area looks surprisingly clean in spite of the party. There's a hair tie stuck in between the cushions. Presumably someone lost it there tonight.
All right. We got a safety pin, a hair tie, an empty bottle, and a mostly empty bag of chips. How in the world?
Never. I'm sure that hair tie will come in handy, but the hair tie from the sofa.
How are we going to use this to catch a lizard?
I'm sure that hair...
No. Okay. Let's see. What have we got here? We can't pick
My
this
father
up.
told me learning never stops.
Oh, what did he
A
say?
gift from my father. A gift from my...
I missed it. All right. Let's see. Why would we want to power off the TV?
This is just too good. Right now, they're reporting on this guy dressed as a crocodile robbing ice cream parlors in Paris. That's right. Clowns with exploding accordions were a thing in the 90s.
There's another reference. Okay. This power strip looks like something we should be able to interact with, but doesn't look like it. All right, how do
Two
we catch
stacks.
this lizard?
Dirty and dirty but wearable.
All right, there's got to be something we can do
I'm
here.
sure that can... I'll have to think of something else. Think, Brian. Think.
we put the chips in the
Not
terrarium?
today.
Nope. Guess not.
Not a bad idea, but not... Not today.
Oh, there's a drawer we can open.
Drawer's empty. The drawer contains only small stuff. Screws, old coins, few pens. The drawer is filled with old computer game magazines. My carpet knife. Making bread rolls, shaving. The possibilities are endless.
Okay. Can we use the knife to open the bottle?
My first impulse is to dismiss the idea. But then I realized that the bottle would make an excellent trap. Carefully, I cut open one end, though not completely, to create a sort of flap mechanism. The bottle now has a large enough opening so that the lizard can easily get inside, but I still need some kind of release mechanism. Maybe, somehow, I can replicate the mechanism of a conventional mouse trap. I attach the hair tie to the screw top of the bottle. Okay, with the hair tie, I can create tension. But what do I attach it to?
The pin.
I attach the safety pin to one end of the bottle first, and then add tension to the hair tie by connecting the two. Now I have a working release mechanism.
And we bait the trap with the chips.
I don't think potato chips would make very good bait.
No.
This does not make sense.
Where do we set the trap?
Nope.
Or do we still need to find bait? Light switch. Aha. Reptile food.
Found it. The bag of food Rachel gave me. Attached to it is a small note that says, "Feed twice a day. Thank you and see you soon, Rachel."
Okay.
First, I had to open the packaging. The last time I tore open a bag, the whole kitchen was decorated in oatmeal.
Alright, knife, open
Look
bag.
at that. I opened the package with the carpet knife. The smell that wafted toward me after opening that bag was disgusting. That might work. I'll put some of the food on the pointy end of the safety pin. Now I have a perfect lure. No.
Alright, where do I put the trap?
Never.
In the terrarium. Do I just interact with the lizard using... Okay.
Carefully, I place my homemade trap on the floor behind the sofa. Come on, little one. I know you're hungry.
Got him.
And sure enough, lured by the food, the lizard crawls into the bottle and triggers the mechanism as it touches the safety pin. Yeah! Carefully, I pick up the trap with the lizard inside.
Alright, let's empty him into the terrarium there.
I'd better not tell Rachel about this.
Okay. Success. There's a drone. Delivering a package.
Hey, can't you things at least knock? They call them express package drones. Gone is the charm of a flesh and blood parcel delivery.
Should we feed this guy now? No.
The reptile food Rachel gave me.
So we still have our knife. I guess let's inspect the package first.
The drone delivered a small package. Although I wasn't expecting an order, the drone had delivered a small package. As I looked closer at the package, I noticed a foreign-looking stamp.
Okay. Should we open it up?
Inside the package was a small red data storage device and a small leather-covered book. Nothing else. The
Okay.
initials K and W are engraved on the leather cover. April 14. Exploring a cave 10 kilometers from the village. 1 Kings chapter 10. And when the Queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon concerning the name of the Lord, she came to prove him with hard questions. And she came to Jerusalem with a very great train, with camels that bore spices, and very much gold and precious stones. The treasure of the Queen of Sheba. My father used to tell my brother and me about that. My father searched for this treasure for many, many years. Whoever owns this diary is also looking for the treasure.
Very
The
interesting.
data logger from the package.
This feels very Indiana Jones and Broken Sword. What is this?
Better not.
What was that?
The drone delivered a small package.
Another package?
Inside the package was a small red data storage device.
Oh, that was weird. Alright, can we use this on our computer? Yeah, we can.
No sooner had I started the computer than the living room fuse blew. Oh, not again. Apparently, the circuit is overloaded.
Interesting. I really wish we could just close our window. Alright, let's head out to the hallway. Alright, we got ourselves a Roomba. Guessing that's our bathroom there. There's lights on in here.
My Ultra Cleaner 5000. Made in Germany. My Ultra... Lots of addresses, phone numbers, fast food flyers. This Greek one with his gyros. Unbeatable. My brother Peter and me. I love you, Peter.
So we've referenced our father and our brother so far, but nothing about mom.
Old, but still usable. My backpack. Since a chocolate bar melted in my backpack last summer, I only use the front, smaller pocket. Pair of sneakers I bought in New York a few years ago.
Let's see. There's the fuse box. Anything else over here? No. Okay.
I reset the breaker for the living room.
Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I got it. Unplug the TV. Now turn on the computer.
Let's see. There's tons of files on the data storage. Photos of excavation sites, marked location on map sections, and lots of selfies of a young woman. My father would have been very interested in these documents, but I got no idea. I should call Uncle Henry and ask him what these files on the data storage device mean. Of course, I did not save Uncle Henry's number. Somewhere there should still be a piece of paper where I wrote it down.
Guessing that's going to be on that poster board we looked at.
Lots of addresses, phone numbers, fast food flyers.
Did I say poster board? I meant pinboard.
There it is. Uncle Henry's number. A little piece of paper where I wrote down Uncle Henry's number at some point.
Okay. Do we have a phone somewhere? We don't have a cell phone. I didn't see like a landline phone or anything.
There's nothing else interesting to see on the monitor. Not today. That can never... I'll have to think of something.
Do we have a phone in here that I missed? We can't open the front door. We can't open whatever this door is.
My ultra... Old, but still... Old...
Very interesting game so far. Very puzzle focused, which I appreciate greatly.
2 stacks. Dirty and... Dusting is overrated. Better not.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything that looks like a phone. Unless I'm just missing it. I already checked the sofa.
The sofa has seen better days. I searched through the boxes, but... My TV with 8K resolution. A gift from my father.
So what am I missing here? Checked all these drawers already.
The drawer is filled with old... The drawer contains only... Drawer's empty. The leather-covered diary that was also in the package. Think... Not today. Not a bad idea. This does... Nope. Pair of sneakers, lots of addresses, phone... A little piece of paper where I wrote down Uncle Henry's number at some point.
I'm not sure what we're supposed to do now. Oh, there's our phone. Tricky
Uncle Henry?
puzzles. I like this.
This is Brian. You still awake?
Brian, do you know how late it is? Well, I couldn't sleep anyway because your aunt is snoring like a sawmill again. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing very well here, but I do miss Mom and Peter.
Your mom told me about your new apartment and new job. Congratulations. How are things going with the women? There was this one girl. What was her name?
Now it was time to change the subject. Rachel, Uncle Henry. Her name is Rachel, but we're just good friends.
That's right, Rachel. Sweet thing, that kid. But what is the real reason you called me?
This may sound strange, but remember how Father used to tell us about the treasure of the Queen of Sheba?
But of course, your father was practically obsessed with finding this treasure. I often helped him plan his expeditions.
Well, you're not going to believe what happened to me today. Someone sent me a diary and a data storage device on which are place markers of excavation sites in Axum. You know, the city where, according to legend, the Queen of Sheba once had her kingdom.
Sounds interesting. Any idea where the package came from? I would have to take a look at the data myself. Then I could say more about it.
Okay, I'm on my way.
It's weird that he keeps saying data storage device instead of just flash drive. Because it's very clearly a flash drive.
Yeah, it's getting late, but I need to know what Uncle Henry's going to say about the data storage in the diary.
Good evening, Mr. Scott. Please don't make any sudden moves or I would be forced to use my gun.
This guy is not kidding. Many years ago, when I was helping my dad on an excavation in South Africa, a security guard also threatened us with a gun because he mistook us for grave robbers. Right now, all I remember is Dad's remarkable calmness and somehow getting us out of that situation.
Yeah, where's
If
your
you
gun?
cooperate, nothing will happen to you. Would you have a little something for me to eat? I came from Germany and I'm insanely hungry.
I got some potato chips.
These potato chips are terrific, Mr. Scott. If I remember correctly, your father always had them with him on his expeditions.
You knew my father? How did you know my father? Where did you know my father?
Easy, Mr. Scott. Remember which one of us is holding the gun.
There was little point in fighting a handgun with words.
Oh, Mr. Scott, before I bore you further, let me get to the real reason for my visit. I'll be brief. We have a job for you. Find Kate Williams. We lost her in the Middle East just as she was about to find the crucial clue to the treasury of the Queen of Sheba.
Apparently, the killer is also looking for the treasure. Listen,
What
all I
killer?
know is that my father searched for the Queen of Sheba's treasure for many, many years. I don't know this Kate Williams at all. And why would you think I could find her?
Because she sent a package to you a few days ago, Mr. Scott.
All of a sudden, it clicked. The initials on the diary, K and W.
We could have given our men on site the job of preventing this from happening, but we want Miss Williams to believe you are on her side.
Slowly, it all began to make sense. Okay, let me guess. I only get to stay alive if I get on a plane to Ethiopia with you to help find a woman I don't even know.
Precise, Mr. Scott, precise.
Okay.
I can still remember that evening very clearly. Everyone knows the moment when you're actually just waiting to wake up from a bad dream. No such luck. The gun in the killer's hand, his cold stare, my racing pulse, it was all real.
Sorry, did
When
I
I
miss
boarded that
something?
plane back
How do we know
then-
he's a killer?
I crossed the threshold into a new world. My old life was over, and I was starting on a journey into the unknown.
He could just be some kind of gangster or something. We don't know he's actually a killer. Just saying. But that was a pretty great demo. Lots of good stuff. What am I saying? Lots of good puzzles. Got to actually look around and like, not necessarily pixel hunt because it's not pixel art game, but oops, what did I just do? That was very exciting. Yeah, I like the look of this one. This is going to be a great one. December 2025, and hopefully we don't have a specific date, so hopefully it's actually going to come out in December. This is one that I'm probably going to want to pick up and play right away. Yeah, gave me very much. Well, obviously we've got the same voice actor that we have from Broken Sword, which is great. I can't remember his name offhand. I know we just watched the credits, but I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, let me think on this for a minute, and we'll talk about it some more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Adventures of Bryan Scott, the demo. Game's coming out on Steam, December 2025, unless it gets pushed back. Don't know. Like I said, there's no specific release date, so I guess we'll see if it actually comes out in December or not. Like I mentioned before, pretty excited for this one. Didn't really see it coming. I mean, I had a feeling it was going to be good based on the kind of the look of it and what I saw on the Steam page, but puzzles were great. Voice acting was great. Setup for the story seems great. We got like a mix of Broken Sword and Indiana Jones. I don't really know what else to say about it. It just seems like this is going to be really good, and I'm really looking forward to this. Like I said, it's available to wishlist on Steam. Didn't see it on Good Old Games when I looked, so I don't know if it's going to be coming to that platform or not, at least not initially, but... So yeah, have you guys tried this one? Do you know anything else about it? Let me know. This is going to be a good one, though. I got a really good feeling about this one. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for joining me, and have a nice day.